Women and children die every day unnecessarily from things that in the US or right here in North Carolina they would survive. For example, there was a young woman in Guatemala who was 19 that was having her first pregnancy, and she had a very long and labored delivery at home because her family, because of culture, customs, funds, and all these other reasons, didn't want her to go to a health facility. And after about 18 hours of intense first-time delivery, she came to our Casa Materna in Guatemala, and they knew they needed help. And they saw that the baby was in the wrong position, so instead of head first, it was feet first. And our recommendation, the World Health Organization says, go to a health facility. In North Carolina, you'd get a C-section right away. So the Mayan nurses and the Guatemalan health workers began to work on this delivery, knowing how dangerous and complicated it was. After a few more hours, the baby was born, again, feet first, and gray and lifeless. After about 7 minutes of working on this baby, I heard the baby cry, and everybody in that room cried, and the mother survived, and today she's still alive and the baby's healthy, and she surely would have died without Curamericas. Really what we're trying to do is to show people that they have the capacity to do their own health care. They don't need outsiders, and I think there's a long history of what they call colonial aid, which is outsiders coming in and saying, we know what's best and we have the money. That's not what we do. We ask a lot of questions and we understand what are your priorities, and then we use data to identify what is killing the mothers and children and then work to solve that. It's no longer acceptable to just do good. We have to do good the right way. My advice to other nonprofits is to continue to be led by your heart, but also with your mind making decisions on how you do what you do. But to do that, to fund that, to make sure we have flexibility and innovation and can do some of the priorities that we have that maybe aren't current donor priorities, but we think as experts are the priority, we need to raise money. And to raise money, you need to sell your story and tell your story. It's a good story, it's an easy story, it's an important story to tell.